Start by removing your wheels and all OEM suspension components minus your shocks. Place your A-arm carrier on a jack stand or have someone hold it in place under the cart's frame rails. Line up the bolt on the A-arm carrier with the center hole on the cart. Next, take the toe plate you removed earlier and use 4 patch bolts to fasten the A-arm to the cart with the tongue of the toe plate facing it. Once you have all 4 bolts in place, go back and tighten with a 7mm socket. Using a 1/2-inch socket, loosen the tops of the shocks on the shock mount shock, but do not remove the shocks. Locate your upper control arms and spray each side with lubricant. Place the control arm into the shock tower mounts where the OEM arms were. Insert the OEM bolt into the shock tower through the control arm and tighten. Repeat those steps on the other side. With your control arms level with the ground, insert the bottom of your shocks into the U-shaped bracket on the control arm. Then insert a 5/16 by 2-inch bolt and tighten. Repeat the last step for the other side as well. Locate your driver's side spindle with 2 1/2-inch by 1.5-inch bolts. Set the spindle in between the upper and lower A-arms on the ball joints. Insert the 1/2-inch by 1.5-inch bolt through the ball joints into the spindle and tighten. Repeat the last step on the passenger side. Next, slide your OEM wheel hub over your new spindle. Be sure to fasten on the wheel lug. Now place the steering rack back onto the shock tower and replace the bolts and tighten. Push each tie rod ball joint through the spindle steering arms and replace the nut on the end of the ball joint and tighten. Repeat the last step on the other side.